You wake up, brave the traffic, get to work. Your boss piles on the pressure and you go home exhausted. All this just to barely make it to the end of the month. It may all seem tragic, but know this. It is the perfect situation to become a millionaire. There are thousands of people who, by following a few simple steps, have completely turned their lives around, even on a modest salary. They believe being a millionaire is better than repeating that cycle for 40 years. And how can we blame them? The scene shifts. We see a quick montage of people in various situations: a janitor cleaning floors, a secretary typing furiously, a delivery driver in a truck. And no, I'm not talking about a lucky lottery ticket. This is a proven blueprint, drawn from real stories, like Grace Groner, the secretary, or Ronald Read, the janitor. Ordinary people who turned small paychecks into massive wealth. We'll come back to their inspiring journeys later. For now, let's focus on the first, most powerful realization. Building wealth isn't about how much you earn. It's about how much you keep and grow. As the legendary investor Warren Buffett famously said, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. We see a graphical representation of money coming in and money going out. The outstream is a tangled, chaotic mess of coffee cups, streaming logos, and online shopping bags. Imagine you earn a decent living. After rent, groceries, and that streaming subscription you probably don't need, what's left? If you never challenge your spending, the answer is nothing. But here's the key. Your true wealth comes from mastering two levers under your control: income and expenses. Or put more simply, positive cash flow is your golden ticket. The sooner you start, the more time compounding has to work its wonder. Albert Einstein, the genius physicist, is said to have called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. The man who understood the universe itself knew the power of time and growth. A question mark appears on screen, pulsing. So the first question, do you have positive cash flow? If you answered no, don't panic. That's exactly why you're here. Start by tracking every dollar. You'll likely discover forgotten subscriptions and auto-renewals. Cancel what you don't use. Then, focus on slaying high-interest debt, especially credit cards charging 20% or more. Eliminating that burden is like earning a guaranteed 20% return on your money. A credit card with a menacing skull and crossbones icon on it is shown, then shattered. Once your balances are zeroed out, treat credit cards like the tool they are. Pay in full, earn points, and never carry a balance. The second question, do you split your income strategically? Most experts recommend the 50-30-20 rule. But for serious wealth building, I love a twist. Aim for 50-20-30, where that 30% goes straight to building assets. As the ancient proverb says, the best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now. That small sacrifice today grows into hundreds of thousands over decades. Third question, do you have a side hustle? Most self-made millionaires have multiple income streams. Freelancing, tutoring, selling a digital product, whatever suits your skills. If you generate an extra $100 a week and invest it consistently, that small stream of cash flow turbocharges your wealth faster than you think. Finally, fourth question, is your money working for you? Saving is great, but investing is where the magic happens. The S&P 500 has returned about 10% annually over the past century. As the financial philosopher George S. Clason wrote in his timeless classic, The Richest Man in Babylon, a part of all you earn is yours to keep. He taught that you must pay yourself first and then make that saved money work for you. A new animated sequence begins, showing a single grain of rice on a chessboard square, then 2, then 4, and so on until the entire board is covered and spilling over with rice. Remember the chessboard and rice story? A single grain doubled every square explodes into astronomical quantities, just like your investments. Time is your secret weapon. You don't need to be a finance expert. Open a low-fee index fund. Set up an automatic monthly investment. Don't try to time the market. Instead, stay invested, keep adding money, and let time do the work. Let me share a real-life example. Grace Groner, a secretary who bought just 3 shares of Abbott Labs in 1935, reinvested every dividend and passed away with a $7 million gift to her college. No tech startup, no fancy MBA, Just an ordinary person harnessing time, compounding, and discipline. Or Ronald Read, a janitor who lived frugally and left an $8 million fortune. He didn't get lucky, he got consistent. Now I know what you're thinking. I live paycheck to paycheck. My challenge to you is simple. Track your cash flow for 1 week. Find the leaks and redirect that money into your future. Even a small amount is enough to start. The future belongs to those who prepare for it today. A stylized graphic of Anthony's future self, smiling and relaxed, appears. He's standing on a beach, looking out at the ocean. Your future self is watching right now, cheering you on. Every small choice you make, skipping that coffee, investing that $20, starting that side hustle, builds a bridge to the life you deserve. You don't need a big salary to become a millionaire. You need a plan, discipline, and the willingness to let compound interest do its work. Start today, stay consistent, and in time, you'll look back amazed at how far you've come. Your journey to $1 million starts now. Let me know your plan in the comments so you can inspire others, and subscribe for more strategies. I'm already doing it, and I'm almost halfway there. Will you let me be the only one, or will you join me?